Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies for the delay, but the game is gaming, I guess. Opening drive for the Ravens, they get a field goal. Opening drive for the Rams, they get down to the goal line, and Matthew Stafford missed Devontae Adams, who was wide open twice. I mean, he just missed him. Just missed Devontae Adams, who was wide open, not once, but twice. He was wide open on second down. He was wide open on third down. Dude, Sammy, most of us already picked the Rams to win. We just want this to be competitive. But yeah, they Matthew Stafford missed a wide open Devontae Adams on second and 5, and then on third and 5 he missed another wide open Devontae Adams for what could have been a touchdown. They kick a field goal, and their kicker, who has been struggling this season, he misses a chip shot field goal. It's a 3-0 game. Baltimore has the ball back. Second down and 6 here for the Ravens. And honestly, I don't have much expectations. Just look competent as a football team. I mean, that's just it. Rush takes a snap. He fires across the middle. It's dropped. Incomplete. Why would you throw it to Andrews, who was clearly covered when you had Isaiah Likely right there, who had less space? But it is what it is. Justin Fields is the worst quarterback in the league. Yeah, when you're playing for the Jets, you'll look like the worst quarterback. Justin Fields didn't look like that when he was in Pittsburgh. He didn't look, fantastic. He didn't look spectacular, but he looked like an NFL quarterback. He looked competent. He goes to the Jets and he looks like that. I don't know what to tell you. You need a good organization in order. You need a good organization, a good team in order to make it work with Justin Fields. And even then, you're not fully sure if it's going to be anything. Third down and 6. Cooper Rush putting the ball in his hands like we expect anything from it. Rush takes a snap. He's going to force it, and he's going to get picked off. Can we just put in Tyler Huntley already? Cooper Rush sucks. Can we just put Tyler Huntley in the game? That's his 4th interception of the season. This is his 2nd game starting. Why even force that to Zay Flowers? Also, it's a terrible throw. It's behind Flowers, and Flowers has to go make a play on that. I mean, it's about what we expect. This is Ravens football without Lamar Jackson. Just garbage. Just garbage. Let's go defense. Hey, man. I mean, I guess they're the only ones that you can try to root for today. Because, again, if they don't show up, they ain't got a shot. So, yeah, just put Tyler Huntley in. It's not difficult. Just put Tyler Huntley in. Just put Tyler Huntley in. Just put Tyler Huntley in. 1st and 10 here. Stafford under center. Rams have a chance to try to take the lead, or at least tie it here, because they're already in field goal range. Stafford takes a snap, looking, and Stafford just fumbled the ball. Stafford, what the hell? What the hell was Stafford? What the hell was that? Stafford, what the hell was that? Oh my god. Stafford got smoked on that one. And he still looks like he's still trying to force it, bro. Pull the ball back and just take the sack. Oh my god, bro. What's going on with the Rams? That's such a boneheaded move by Matthew Stafford of all people. What the hell was that? It looks like he's trying to force the ball. The pressure comes. He tries to pull the ball back down, but he's like, "No, I can still get it out." And then the ball gets knocked out of his hands. Stafford's supposed to be better than that. Why would he take that risk, bro? Once you're actively looking. Once the pressure gets in your face, pull the ball down, and just take the sack. Or pull the ball down to try to escape out of the pocket. Why was Stafford so focused on trying to get that football out? Well, Ravens defense making another stop. They got lucky on that first one where Matthew Stafford just missed Devontae Adams twice. The field goal gets field goal, they miss it, and now the defense comes up with a big play. Are the Ravens actually playing defense? I guess so today. I mean, we'll see how this goes. We got to see how this game's ultimately going to end. But the Rams right now are not playing. Rams are just looking dog. I don't know what to say. I'm actually shell shocked that Matthew Stafford made that mistake, because that's a big mistake right there. Matthew Stafford making that type of mistake, dude. Pull the ball down. What is he doing? Pull the ball down. I don't know what he's thinking on that play. Pull the ball down. I mean, I'll take it. The defense actually doing something means both defense doing something actually matters. At least they're showing like that's actual effort. Maybe they care this time. But seriously, just don't put Cooper Rush back out there. I'm surprised Matthew Stafford. Again, I'm surprised. What happened to the other Ravens backup quarterback? He's there. He's there. Huntley's there. He's activated. He's the backup quarterback. He's there. It's just they're starting Cooper Rush. Again, stop it. You got hit. Protect the football. At that point, he's got to protect the football. I don't know what Stafford was doing there, but we'll take it. At least bring some hope here for this game. Maybe you can get this defense to play with some more pride. That is the first takeaway from this defense since week 2. It is week 6. Aye. Can we please take Cooper Rush out there? He's back out there. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens. Cooper Rush going to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry trying to run the ball effectively today. Cooper Rush is 2 of 5 for 12 yards and an interception. Good God Almighty save us. Like at some point, I'll just put in Tyler Huntley. Not saying Huntley's going to be massively better, but if Cooper Rush is going to make god-awful throws like that, then please, with all due respect, just sit him down and just play Tyler Huntley. 2nd down and 5 here. I'm just going to hand it off to Derrick Henry again. I do not want Cooper Rush throwing this football. Derrick Henry's got space. Derrick Henry picks up the 1st down. Derrick Henry takes it inside the 25. 1st down, Ravens. And another flag. Oh my God. Oh my God. This offensive line. I don't care if Odafe Owe got a sack. Good for him. It's every time you get something from this offense, the offensive line says, let's continue to be crap and continue to piss ourselves over and over again. Like, why? Again, every time you get a good Derrick Henry run, immediately taken away by a penalty. What are we doing here? 2nd down and 8. I'm just going to have to hand it to Justice Hill. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards, maybe 5. 3rd down coming up here for the Ravens. Boy, 3rd down coming up here for the Ravens. Oh, that's the end of the quarter. All right, end of the 1st quarter here. What's going on, Josh? It's the end of the 1st quarter here. End of the 1st quarter. Ravens somehow up 3-0 because the Rams are incompetent. Or Matthew Stafford's having one of those games. It might be a situation where Matthew Stafford's having one of those games. He missed a wide open Devontae Adams not once but twice on back-to-back plays, which would have been touchdowns, and then he just fumbled the ball. So Matthew Stafford may be having one of those type of games. Hey, you can make an argument Tyler Linderbaum is the 3rd best offensive lineman on the team. Um, who would you consider to be the 1st? It depends because every single one of these offensive linemen have been poor. Every single one of them have been poor this year. They've had their bad moments. So I'm interested. Who's 1 and who's 2? I'm pretty sure your 2 picks you're picking is probably Stanley and Rosengarten. That's probably the two you're picking, but what's the order? And congrats to your parlay, man. I can't relate to that, but you know, it is what it is. When's the last time the Ravens had a losing season? 2021 when Lamar got injured. That's the last time the Ravens had a losing season. They were 8-3. He got hurt. They finished the season 8-9. So that's the last time. Yeah, I know those are the two, but like, what's the order? Is Stanley one and then Rosengarten two? But yeah, that's the last time we were 8-3. Lamar goes down with what we didn't know was a season injury at the time. We thought he'd be out a few weeks, but you know we thought he'd come back at some point and help us just solidify the season, and make the playoffs. Starting to find out that he was out for the rest of the year. We lose every single game, go from 8-3 to 8-9. We end up becoming fourth in the division, and we miss the playoffs. Third down coming up here. First quarter was a weird one, but honestly, you'll take this. Third down and 2. I don't have a lot of expectations for Cooper Rush here. Just don't turn the ball over. Third and 2, you put in Justice Hill. Obviously, he's not picking up that third down. Just kick the field goal and make it 6-0. The hell did you expect Justice Hill to do on a run play? No, don't keep the offense out here. Bring in the field goal unit, please. No. No. Don't trust this offense to execute fourth down situations, especially without Lamar. They're not going for this, bro. They're just trying to run the clock and try to get them to jump. They're not going for this. Get the hell off the field. They're trying to get them to jump. They're not going for this. They're not going for this. Stop trying to pretend. They're not going for this. They're going to kick a field goal. Here comes a timeout. They're not going for this crap. Get Cooper Rush the hell off the field. Call a timeout. Get the field goal unit. No, don't need to talk over nothing. Just bring the field goal unit in. Hopefully, Shedeur Sander will see some playing time. Well, Dylan Gabriel's doing well. I don't think Shedor's going to come in. I don't know how Dylan Gabriel's been playing. So Dylan Gabriel's been doing well, and or at least well enough to impress the Browns. I don't think Shedor's going to come in and play. Man, just take the field goal. Do not go for this, please. Oh my God, they got the offense back out there. I'm supposed to trust. You know what? Prayers up. 4th and 3, they went for it. What was the point? What was the actual point? Just take the field goal. Just take the field goal. That was the stupidest. We all knew this was gonna happen. We all knew this was gonna happen. Why the hell are you going for it on 4th and 3? Such a stupid play, bro. I'm not lying, bro. God, people need to be fired, bro. People need to be fired. Look at Derrick Henry actively pissed on the sideline because of that crap. And he wasn't even in. You know, it don't matter. We've already accepted that this is the case. A crucial fourth down play, and you don't even have Derrick Henry in. Why is the best player on the team, because Lamar's not playing right now, in this game, the best player on your offense, and he's not in for a crucial fourth down play? That is so stupid. Harb's on the hot seat. That's why he goes for it. And yeah, it was a dumb play call. It was a dumb decision. It was stupid. Yeah, he goes for it on 4th and 3 with Cooper Rush, but week 1, he doesn't go for it on 4th and 3 to seal the game because they're stupid, because they're idiots, and they don't know what they're doing. 2nd and 8. If the Rams can just get out of their own way, they'd be up 14-3 right now. Or if Matthew Stafford can stop playing like a bum for 2 seconds, they'd be up 14-3. Third down coming up here. Matthew Stafford is actively holding this team back. What's going on, Darth? He's active. What's going on? What's going on, man? But yeah, Matthew Stafford's actively holding the team back today. If he could just play the way he normally plays, they'd be up 14-3 right now. But Stafford wants to play around here for no reason. Puka Nacua has no targets today. What are you doing? at least look towards Puka's direction. TJ Tampa's on Puka Nacua. God help us all. 3rd down and 1. And there's the look to Puka. Like I said, Puka Nacua is being covered by TJ Tampa. God help us all. That's an easy completion to Puka. TJ Tampa's doing nothing to Puka, bro. That's just too easy. 1st and 10. 52 catches in the first 5 games this season. That's the most all time. And Stafford's about to take a shot down the field because he's got a wide open man. And Davante Adams drops the ball. And I don't know what's going on with Davante Adams and Matthew Stafford. I don't know why they can't connect. Yeah, if Stafford plays like a bum in the 4th quarter, you might have a chance. It really don't matter, bro. It really don't matter. It really don't matter. Stafford and Adams just can't seem to connect enough today. 2nd and 10. Stafford's going to hand the ball off here. And that was a terrible angle to try to make the tackle. 1st down, Rams. That was a terrible angle to try to make the stop on the tackle. 1st down, Rams, as they continue to move the ball. 3rd time's the charm. They're probably going to get in the end zone here. Excuse me. Would not be surprised. First down and 10 here for the Rams. They're already in Ravens territory. Stafford under center. He's going to hand the ball off to Williams. And it's going to be a 2-yard... Not Williams, excuse me, Corum. Excuse me, they brought in Corum for this one. So Corum gets 2 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Rams. A 1-yard pickup. Yes, guys are taking bad angles. Guys are just a step behind players. It's exactly what you're seeing. It's not just you. We're all seeing the same thing. 2nd down and 9. Stafford, play fake. Stafford fires. Stafford, another drop. Players, these receivers for the Rams right now just cannot hold on to the football. You've got to hold on to the football. Stafford's not making the best of throws right now. I don't know what's going on with him, but you've got to hold on to the football there. 3rd down and 9. Cooper Rush, the bum, is just sitting on the sideline. We could just play Tyler Huntley and pretend this is not happening. Just play Tyler Huntley. Lamar Jackson just chilling there on the sideline watching this crap go down, knowing somehow, some way, someone's going to blame him for when his team loses. All right, 3rd down and 9. Stafford, timeout Ravens, and we've got 1 timeout left with 11:04 left to go in the first half. Way to use those timeouts, guys. Didn't need to use a timeout because we decided we should go for it on 4th down, but we have to use a timeout to make that decision just to go for it. Instead of just kicking the field goal and making it 6-0, we decide, hey, let's go for it. Wasted that first timeout. Now in this 3rd and 9 situation, we got to waste another timeout. Clock management again, wasting timeouts. You've got 1 timeout, and there's 11 whole minutes left to go in the first half. Keep in mind, the Rams do get the football back coming out of halftime. We are doing such a great job in managing these timeouts. Just flawless. Flawless decision-making by a head coach. Should have just taken the field goal. Should have just taken a field goal, but no. Let's decide to waste time, let the clock run down, and then call a timeout to try to make a decision to go for it on 4th down. 3rd down and 9. Stafford takes a snap. Pressure's coming. He's going to find a wide open Puka Nacua for the 1st down. Obviously, 1st down Rams. No one expected anything else. Puka was going to be found. Why are we using Huntley? Because they're using Cooper Rush. That's why we aren't using Huntley, because they're using Cooper Rush. And no, they don't have a plan to go to Tyler Huntley. Unless this game gets out of hand again, Tyler Huntley's not seeing the football field. I mean, it's the same thing on the defense. You can pretend that things are going to improve. It's the same thing with the defense. If Stafford can just stop messing around for 2 seconds, they'd actually be up 21-0 right now. Well, they'd be up 14-0, looking to make it 14-3. Excuse me. They'd be up 14-3, looking to make it 21-3 if Stafford wasn't playing the way he's been playing right now. missed a touchdown there and then ends up fumbling the ball in a situation he shouldn't have fumbled. He was in Ravens territory too. So I mean, it's just opportunities have been there for the Rams to just take over this game, and they're playing just well. Stafford's been playing bad or just playing out of character. But Stafford's getting back in rhythm. Stafford to the end zone, nearly picked off by Marlon Humphrey, but he can't hold on to the ball because no one on the defense can do anything. And Puka Nacua is down and he is hurt. And now he's up and he's walking. But nope, he's down again. And it looks like it is his shin, his shin or his ankle. He is hurt. Puka Nacua is hurt right now. It's the worst possible scenario for the Rams right now. Hopefully he's okay, but he is dealing with a lot of pain right now. Come on, Marlon. You expect Marlon, who has no hands, to get that one? And you got 6 picks last year. That was a good time. But you know this team is notorious for not having hands. This is the craziest crap I've ever seen, bro. What the hell are the Colts doing in their warm-ups? How did 2 players suffer injuries pre-warm-up? Not pre how did, on pre-game. Pre-game, they're warming up. Bam, injury. I like Gilman's tracking. He actually hits. That's nice. What do you think? Who will win? I've been very clear. I think many of us have been very clear that the Rams are probably going to win this game. We just want the Ravens to be competitive. Like even with the game playing out the way it is, if Matthew Stafford wasn't playing poorly, they'd be up 14-6 right. I'm 14-3 right now. But again, we just want the Ravens to look competent and compete as a football team. But most of us expect the Rams to win. So yeah, Devontae Adams is dropping passes. Matthew Stafford's been missing. He's been very inaccurate with some of these throws, and now Puka Nacua's hurt. So the Rams right now are just collapsing in front of everybody in a game that they probably should be winning handily. But they've been making mental mistakes, and that's ultimately led to where they are right now. But they still have an opportunity to take the lead because they're in field goal range right now. They're trying to get to the red zone. But yeah, like I already said, most of us already expect the Rams to win this game. We just want the Ravens to be competitive. Just be a competitive football team. That's it. Just be a competitive football team. That's all we're asking for. Be competitive, compete, look like you belong on the field. Don't get embarrassed again. Justin Fields had 45 passing yards in the whole NFL game. That is 9 of 17 for 45 passing yards. There's no way that's real. Third and 11. And again, it's what is going on with these Adams and Stafford cannot connect. Another incomplete pass. And look at this play. I gotta take a look at this play because Stafford is playing terrible right now. Stafford is playing terrible. Oh my god, he can't hit anything right now. 36-yard field goal attempt. The kicker missed the first one. Is he gonna miss the second one? So we can have a garbage game. Oh my god, he missed both. Oh, he got it? How did he get that one? John's an idiot for not kicking the field goal. What else is new? Ravens must have a strategy fans are not aware of. How do you not kick the field goal? Simple. You just go for it on 4th and 3 with Cooper Rush because you believe in him. But you wouldn't go for it on a 4th and 3 when you had Lamar Jackson because he was cramping. Even though you had timeouts, you could have spent all. You had the 2-minute warning. Not even 2 minutes. You had a timeout because the Bills called a timeout. So you had a Bills timeout to get Lamar together. Then you tell Lamar, go out there, and you try to get them to jump off sides. If that doesn't work, then you call a timeout, and then you see if Lamar's still good to go. And if not, at the very least, you could try to run a play to get the ball to Derrick Henry. But no, we don't run a 4th and 3 to seal the game. Instead, let's just kick it back to Josh Allen to beat us. That's what we do. Yet here on a 4th and 3 with Cooper Rush, why not? Ravens winning? Well, the game's tied right now, 3-3. So are you talking about they're gonna win the game, or are you saying that they're gonna win the game, or are you saying they're winning right now? Because they're not winning right now. The game is tied 3 apiece. It's a 3-3 game. Should be 6-3, but oh well. Dude, it should be 14-3 right now. If anything, it should be no, at the very least, let's see, because drop touchdown. They couldn't connect in the end zone, even though Davante Adams was wide open for 2 potential touchdown catches in back-to-back plays. So that could have been 7 that Matthew Stafford missed out. And then the other one, they were in Ravens territory near field goal range when Stafford fumbled the ball. So that's potential 10. That's a potential 10 points. That's a potential 10 points. And then here they got 3. So at the very least, it could have been 13-3. Ravens going to win. Didn't you say they were going to be 1-5 after this? So all of a sudden you changed your mind? Didn't you say they were going to be 1-5? What is this? Yeah, didn't you say they were going to lose this game and go 1-5? What's made you change your mind all of a sudden? Rams should be destroying this team right now. Hey, I'll take the Rams' incompetence as long as this game is competitive. McVay will find a way to outcoach Garble. Ravens look better today. Ravens have made less mistakes than the Rams, but even so, again, like I said, it's really been Matthew Stafford. They should be leading this game. Matthew Stafford missed a wide open Davante Adams in back-to-back plays in the end zone. Do you know because Matthew Stafford is throwing poorly today, they've missed out on plenty of points. So I don't know if I can say the Ravens team as a better is playing, if the Ravens team looks better as a whole, because our offense still stinks with Cooper Rush. The defense has taken advantage of some of these plays, but again, it's really been Cooper Rush. I'm being very honest here. Both defenses are doing what they need to do, but this has mostly been not Cooper Rush. This has mostly been a Matthew Stafford mistake fest. Matthew Stafford's missing throw after throw after throw after throw. He tried to force his ball to Puka, should have been picked off. He had an open Davante Adams, missed him twice. And then on 3rd down, he tried to force it again to Davante Adams, who was open, can't get it to him. So, yeah, I don't know if I could sit back and say the Ravens look better today. I honestly think the Ravens and Rams both look about the same. It's been a lot of incompetence from both offenses, but the defenses at least look decent. 1st and 10, Derrick Henry running the ball. Second down and 6 here. And Derrick Henry's leaving the field once again, which means it's a high chance they're going to throw the ball. Second and 6. They took Derrick Henry off the field, so they're going to throw the ball like we expected to. This is very predictable. Cooper throws it to Justice Hill for a pickup of about 3, maybe 4. 3rd down coming up here for the Ravens. At some point, you can just put in Tyler Huntley, and let's just see what this guy does. Cooper Rush is providing nothing to you right now. It's just been ugly. It's been very, very ugly football right now. The Ravens offense stinks. Cooper Rush has already turned the ball over. Um, 3rd down and 2. 0 for 3 on 3rd downs today. Here we go. Can we pick up our first 3rd down of the game? Rush takes a snap. Rush looking. Rush fires. Mark Andrews holds on to the ball. 1st down, Ravens. First down, Ravens. I'll be shocked if the Ravens if the Ravens beat the Rams. We'll see what happens. Long game. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens. Yeah, play fake here and rush. Okay. All right. All right. All right. That's about as well as you're gonna get. So let's see. Play action. Who messed up here? Jesus Christ. This is why you need Patrick Ricard. The offensive line actually did their job there relatively, but you got the tight end that just missed the block. The tight end just blatantly missed the block and let a defender get a free rush on Cooper Rush there. The Rams are going to challenge as to whether or not this is a fumble. Are they trying to challenge if it's a fumble or should it be a sack? Let's see. Cooper Rush sliding. I don't know. They're challenging. They're challenging because they're challenging the rule on the field that it's an incomplete pass. They actually believe he was down. So they want to call it a sack. Penn State just fired James Franklin. Well, Penn State lost another humiliating game that they had no business losing. So back-to-back weeks of getting upset by teams you should not lose to. And then your starting quarterback suffers a season-ending injury. So yeah, I would understand why they would fire him. Oh, that's great. I agree with you. I agree with you. This is the point I give up too. I don't even know what this commercial is about. This is the point I give up as well. Yeah, I just got the notification that Penn State just fired James Franklin. Again, I don't blame them. They lost back-to-back games in situations they shouldn't have lost. They got upset by teams they're supposed to be superior to. And then your starting quarterback goes out for the year, you might as well pack him up. I'm actually going to take a look at some of these other scores. Let's see what's happening around the league. Maybe there's some other stuff to speak on. All right, let's take a look at this. Quick score update for Week 6. Let's see how these games are going. The Colts are up 14-7 against the Cardinals, and they're in Cardinals territory, so yeah, that's cool. Chargers are up 9-7 against the Dolphins in a game that's just been weird so far. Patriots up 14-13 against the Saints. Hey, Drake May's got 2 touchdown passes. He's looking good, but they got to do better than that. Steelers and Browns were playing. I didn't even realize it was an AFC North matchup. Oh my God. AFC North matchup here. Steelers and Browns. Steelers up 6-0. Cowboys up 16-10 against the Panthers. Dak Prescott just found Jake Ferguson for a touchdown, so they're up 16-10. Seahawks up 10-6 against the Jaguars. And yeah, that pretty much puts us here at a 3-3 game between the Rams and the Ravens, as Cooper Rush finds Mark Andrews for the completion. Third down coming up here for the Ravens. Third down and 6 here. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. Every time he takes a snap, I just pray. Rush fires it in. It's caught by Zay Flowers, who breaks out of a tackle, picks up a first down, getting past defenders, and moves the chains. Streaming Lions Chiefs. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be here for Sunday Night Football. For sure. As long as nothing comes up, I'll be here for Sunday night. So, yeah, that's the only game that really matters this week. Lions Chiefs is the only game that matters. Should be an interesting one. We'll see how that goes. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Cooper Rush under center here. Derrick Henry in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry's going to be stopped after picking up about 2, maybe 3 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Ravens as they try to get something going offensively. Meanwhile, in Seattle, Sam Darnold to give them the lead. He goes deep for JSN for the touchdown. And The Seattle Seahawks are up 10-6, like I said earlier, but I just wanted to see what that play was. Sam Darnold doing his thing over there in Seattle, and Seattle's trying to continue this up. They're competing. The Rams right now 3-2. I think the Niners are 4-2. The Seahawks are also 3-2, so they're definitely trying to keep up in the NFC West. I think the Cardinals are 3-2 as well. Maybe I have to check, right? Maybe 2-4. I don't know. Will the therapy session be Tuesday since the? Let me see. Will it be Tuesday? Yeah, it might. Yeah, actually, it's gonna be Tuesday, and I'm not even gonna be here tomorrow. But yeah, it might be Tuesday. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Tuesday. Week 6 therapy session is gonna be Tuesday. Though again, if they lose this game but at least fight, I don't think a lot of people are gonna have much to say. It just depends on how this game's gonna go. 3rd down and 8. Cooper Rush takes the snap. Pressure's coming immediately, and he just fires it into the dirt. Oh my god, it's just dog water. And the fans are booing in the stadium. Complete garbage. It's a safety blitz. They don't read it. And you just got to get away. That's one of those plays where it's like, Lamar, save us, because Lamar would be able to get out of that, but Cooper Rush is no Lamar, so he's just got to try to dodge the pressure and then get rid of it just to make sure he doesn't take a hit. So Ravens proceed to do nothing with the football. You give it back to the Rams. 4th down and 8. Punt the ball. Jordan Stout has been doing a good job punting this year, so would have preferred if it would have stopped right there inside the 5. Flag on the play. What's the flag for? And Wallace is talking with one of the Rams players. They're going at it. I'm sure there was some sort of personal foul that comes with that. 5:02 left to go in the first half. It's a 3-3 game. Both offenses have been playing like dog water. Just absolute crap. Can we just put in Tyler Huntley for the second half, please? You're not getting anything with Cooper Rush. Can we please put in Tyler Huntley? Holding on the receiving team. Rams really should be blowing us out right now. Go look at Matthew Stafford and his horrible throws today. Matthew Stafford is the reason why it's a 3-3 game. All right, Buddy was doing too much with that. No wonder Wallace got in his face. Buddy was doing way too much with that. All right, let's take a look as we see things continue to change here. We're getting closer and closer to halftime here, so we got to get ready for that. Let's take a proper look at these scores. Colts up 14-7. Let's take a look at this. Jacoby Brissett is starting because there is no Kyler Murray. He's dealing with an injury. He's out. And yeah, the Cardinals are 2-3. Daniel Jones, 10-14, 94 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Not the best of numbers, but they are winning right now. Jonathan Taylor, 8 carries for 61 yards so far. And Daniel Jones also has a rushing touchdown. So 2 touchdowns on the day for him. The Dolphins just took the lead, and I don't know what's going on with the Chargers. Dolphins took the lead. They're up 10-9. They kicked a field goal to get the lead. Justin Herbert, 10-13, 79 yards passing. Tua Tagovailoa, 6-10, 50 yards. He threw an interception. He's not looking good, but you got a rushing touchdown from Devon Achane, who has 5 carries for 72 yards. So Achane's on it. That's good to see overall. Patriots up 14-13 in the game that really shouldn't be close with the Saints, but for some reason the Saints are giving the Patriots a battle. Drake May, 6-7, 115 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, a perfect quarterback rating right now. Spencer Rattler, 11-12, 121, no touchdowns, but no interceptions, passer rating of 108. Right now, both quarterbacks are playing well in this game. Surprisingly to see that Spencer Rattler is actually playing well. The Browns have the football. They are down by 9. The Steelers were able to add to their lead. 9-0 game here. Dylan Gabriel, 4 of 6, 33 yards and no touchdowns, but no interceptions. Aaron Rodgers, 12-19, 119 yards passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Defensive game in Pittsburgh right now between the Browns and the Steelers in a classic AFC North bout. The Cowboys are up 17-10 against the Panthers. Dak Prescott in this game, 14 of 18, 2 touchdowns, 137 yards passing, no interceptions. Bryce Young, 6 of 9, 82 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. The game is competitive. 2-minute warning for the Panthers. They have the ball, looking to tie the game. And last but not least, we've got the Seahawks and the Jaguars. The Seahawks have the 10-6 lead. Sam Darnold, 6 of 10, 123 yards passing, 1 touchdown, no pick. Trevor Lawrence, 10 of 17, 115 yards passing, a touchdown, no interception. Jacksonville has the ball. We'll see what happens here. Meanwhile, in Baltimore, 3-3 game here. Matthew Stafford starts this drive at his 10-yard line, just passes to Adams for about a 4-yard gain. And in this game, between the Ravens and the Rams, Matthew Stafford, let me take a look at these stats right now. Matthew Stafford, 8 of 14, 80 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Cooper Rush, 6 of 12, 34 yards, no touchdowns and an interception. I mean, not the best of games right now. 2nd and 5, a 2-yard stop here. 3rd down coming up here for the Rams. I'll see what Lamar has to fight through. See how fast Rush throwing the ball in the dirt. I mean, yeah, the offensive line sucks. We've known this, but you know, it is what it is. You can never trust the Chargers, pretty much. They got those 3 divisional wins, and they look like they're about to get 3 straight losses. They lose to the Dolphins and go 3-3. That's going to be disgusting work. What helps them is the fact that the Chiefs lost to the Jaguars in the situation they shouldn't have. And if they lose again to the Lions tonight, that's also going to be a bad look for them. Football's just been weird this season. I cannot lie to you. Football has been weird. Nothing has made sense. Guys that we expect to be playing well aren't exactly doing it. Or teams that we expect to be playing well look bad, and teams we had no expectations for look like Super Bowl contenders. That's how you get the Ravens and the Chiefs looking the way they look, and that's why you get the Jaguars and the Colts looking the way they look. Brent Urban is a little banged up. He's hurt. He's leaving the game right now. He is jogging off the field, but it looks like he got nicked up a little bit. We'll see what happens with that. 3rd down and 3 here for the Rams. Matthew Stafford looking to keep this drive alive. He's going to take this under center for 3rd and 3. It's going to be play action here. There's the play action fake. Stafford's got time. He's going to float it to a wide open. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Oh, my God. The Rams are just playing so bad right now. How many drop passes? They can't catch anything. He's wide open. He starts his running. He trips too. Wide open. Can't make the catch, and it's not even a great throw from Stafford. Put it on the receiver. What's going on, cool guy? What in God's name is Matthew Stafford throwing out here? He's throwing garbage, pure basura, and a fumble. Oh my goodness. And the Rams look like they picked it up too. LeJohntay Western fumbled the ball. It looks like it's going back to the Rams. I mean, what is this game right now? What is this game? Rams can't get themselves together. Ravens, well, they've been looking like this all season. What is this game? What is this game? What is this game? Like, I'm not even surprised, not mad, or anything at all. What is this game? Matthew Stafford is missing open receivers, and LeJohntay Western just fumbled the ball. Because, again, nobody on this team ever protects the football. It's the same story every single week. They say they practice ball protection to make sure that you don't fumble the ball, but this team cannot stop. This might be one of the biggest fumbling teams in the league. They might be the team that fumbles the most. How do you let this happen? Again, Western, just protect the football. The ball is loose. That's an easy hit right there. Obviously, the ball's going to fall out. It is what it is. You cannot make this up. It's the same story every single week. God, just let the Ravens lose and get on with this, bro. This is incompetence at the highest level. At what point do these guys ever sit back and say, I'm running, it's special teams? Oh my God, and now the Rams. And now the Rams made a mistake. The Rams made a mistake. They're going to have to re-kick this now. So the fumble gets taken away because of an ineligible man downfield. So now both special teams are incompetent. What is this game? What is this game? What the hell is this game? Ineligible man down the field completely takes away from the turnover. So the Ravens get second life. What in God's name is this game? The Rams are looking incompetent on special teams and offense, and the Ravens are looking incompetent on special teams and offense. So now the Ravens get a re-kick. They didn't turn the ball over. They get to re-kick here. Here we go. Western gets a second chance now. And Western is going to try to take it. What in God's name happened? Dog. What just happened? Darth, that wasn't Justice Hill that fumbled the ball. That was LeJohntay Western. That wasn't Justice Hill who fumbled the ball. And now the Ravens are in good field position. I don't know what to make of this game. I have no idea what to make of this game. So let me get this straight. Matthew Stafford misses yet another wide open receiver, which would have picked up the first down. Rams are forced to punt. LeJohntay Western gets the ball and fumbles it. Rams recover it. But a flag's on the play. An eligible man down the field on the offense. So now the Ravens get the ball. And Western takes them into Rams territory and into field goal range. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. I don't even know what to say. I'm lost for words by how this game is going. The Rams can't seem to get themselves together against the Ravens team that honestly is damn near dead. I don't understand what is happening. What in God's name is this team doing at this point? Puka Nacua is just doing some warm-ups on the sideline, trying to get himself back in order. Meanwhile, the Ravens are in field goal range here with a chance to try to take this lead. Derrick Henry on 2nd down is going to run this ball, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. Ravens move inside the 20, and now they're officially in the red zone. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. First and 10 here for the Ravens. Clock winding down. You're going to have to get the ball snapped here. Henry gets the ball. Derrick Henry picks up about 6, maybe 7 yards. Derrick Henry's running the ball well today. So that's a good thing. 2nd down coming up here for the Ravens, and we have officially hit the 2-minute warning. Ravens with the ball in the red zone looking to take the lead here in a 3-3 game. Rams do get the ball coming out of halftime, so this would be big for the Ravens if they can get a touchdown out of this. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of the other scores around the league. Some of these games are heading into halftime. Others have probably already made it to halftime. Let's take a look at things here. 2-minute warning. Cardinals have the ball. They're in Colts territory, but it looks like they're going to have to kick a field goal because it's 4th down. Chargers with the ball, also looking like they're going to have to punt because it's 4th down. And it's under 2 minutes. So the Dolphins will get the ball back. Patriots. Saints going at it. Saints have the football. Under 2 minutes left to go. And Saints are in... No, they're in their own territory. So we'll see what happens there. Browns with the football. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. They just got the ball. It's a 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. 9-0 game. Cowboys, Panthers. 44 seconds left to go. The Panthers have the ball looking to tie the game. They're in Dallas territory driving. We'll see what happens here. And last but not least, Seahawks, Jaguars. 2 minutes left to go. 2-minute warning. 4th down and 1 for the Jaguars. They're at the Seattle 31. They could choose to go for this on 4th down, or they could kick a field goal to make it a 10-9 game. We'll see what they choose to do. And, of course, the Ravens have the football here in the red zone with under 2 to go. These 1 p.m. games have not exactly been the most electric, except the Cowboys and Panthers. And I guess Saints and Patriots have been pretty electric. But from what we've gotten here, arguably the Ravens and Rams have the worst game. No, I think Browns and Steelers probably take that because the Browns are doing nothing. (13-11) score hasn't happened since 1986. Well done to the Jets and to the Broncos for putting up an embarrassing performance. They went to London today, weren't they? Were they in London today? Them boys went to London and embarrassed the NFL. What type of performance was that? You sent the Broncos and the Jets to London. You sent them to London to represent the NFL. Good God Almighty, that was one hell of a disappointment. I knew that game was gonna suck, so I didn't care. I didn't watch it. 2nd down and 5 at the 14-yard line. Cooper Rush, please just hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's got a seam. Derrick Henry 1st down. Derrick Henry 1st and goal at the 4-yard line here. Ravens looking to score a touchdown. Maybe they can get it by just keep giving Derrick Henry the ball. Keep on giving Derrick Henry the ball, please. Just keep giving Derrick Henry the ball. That's all you got to do. Give Derrick Henry the ball. Let's not make this difficult. Just give Derrick Henry the ball. Just give Derrick Henry the ball. Just give Derrick Henry the ball. That's it. Like I said yesterday, game plan. Give Derrick Henry the ball. Give Derrick Henry the ball. And give Derrick Henry the ball. With the side of don't turn the ball over. We already failed at not turning the ball over, so I can't do nothing about that. But just give Derrick... Why are you calling a timeout? Why are you calling a timeout, Baltimore? Oh, no, not my Baltimore didn't call a timeout. The Rams called a timeout. I was about to say. The Rams called a timeout. Derrick Henry has 89 rush yards today. Probably should have been... Like we weren't utilizing him the way we should have been the last few games. But he's got 89 rush yards today. He's going to go well over 100, as to be expected. 1st and goal here for the Ravens. Just hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. Extra protection on the right side. You know you're going to hand it off to Derrick Henry and run to the right. Derrick Henry's going to break through. Derrick Henry gets stopped at the 1. And that's going to be the final timeout for the Rams as they try to stop the clock here to try to get the ball back to Stafford to do something just before halftime. 2nd and goal. Final timeout used by the Rams. I'm giving the ball to Derrick Henry. It is crazy that Joe Flacco gets to play against the Ravens 3 times this season. It is crazy. Why isn't Ingraven streaming? He's at the game. He's at the game. Ingraven's not streaming because he's at the game today. I don't know. I guess he didn't share that with his followers. I don't know if he shared it on YouTube, but he had a tweet earlier on that says he's at the game. So Ingraven's not streaming because he's at the game. 9 times out of 10, if we're not streaming these games, we're probably at the game. So, yeah. If we're not streaming, we're at the game. I'm just letting you guys know this. Just a quick understanding. They're going to try to sneak it with Mark Andrews, and he's not going to get it. They're going to try to sneak with Mark Andrews. He's short. It's not the worst thing in the world. You get to run the clock, so it's fine. That's fine. You can run the clock. The fans are literally chanting Henry. Just give the ball to Derrick Henry. Now, I'm not mad at that play because it allows them to run the... No! Don't give the ball to Derrick Henry! And the ball is fumbled. Dude, just give the ball to Derrick Henry. They're trying to push this with this offensive line. But I guess they're doing this push. They just want to kill the clock. They want to kill the clock and make sure they don't get it. On 4th down, you've got to give it to Derrick Henry now. Extra protection on that right side. You give it to Derrick Henry and you run it. That way, you've killed the clock, you've killed the time, and you've made sure that the Rams don't get the football here. You let this clock wind down, 4th and goal, you hand it to Derrick Henry. I'm not gonna lie, I know you guys don't like this play, but I'm not really angry at it. They gotta hand the ball to Derrick Henry on 4th down, and you gotta get this touchdown for sure. But they ran 2 tush pushes, got stopped, and basically made it so that the Rams can't get the ball coming. The Rams can't get the ball to do anything now. So if they just hand it to Derrick Henry and he pushes it in for a touchdown, now you score a touchdown, you take a 7-point lead into halftime knowing the Rams get the football back. I don't hate the play calling here. Under the circumstances that we know this defense can't make a stop, 2 tush pushes isn't the worst, knowing that if you get stopped, the clock's going to tick. You're going to make sure they don't get it. Now, if you run 3 straight tush pushes, now I'm going to have a problem. Derrick Henry should be getting this ball on 4th down. Everybody knows Derrick Henry should be getting the ball on 4th down. There's no reason to do anything else. Extra protection on that right side for Derrick Henry. Just give it to Derrick Henry. And now, that's just bad. Now, that's terrible. Now that's just terrible. That right there, now you got to look at that and say, bro, that's terrible. That's awful. That's awful. No push for Derrick Henry. You can't get in at the 1 yard line? Oh my goodness. That's just terrible blocking. You knew you were going to have to run the ball with Derrick Henry. That is just terrible blocking. Look at this. Oh my God. I don't even think that was a bad decision. I just think they got out physical. The Ravens were never going to kick the football here. They wanted to get the touchdown. But watching what happened there, go look at the blocking. They couldn't block. This is pathetic. Oh my God, that was embarrassing. I didn't mind the two tush pushes because they're trying to actively kill the clock so that the Rams don't get it. But on 4th down here, you got to get better push from your guys. That's an execution thing. Those guys didn't block to save their lives. That's embarrassing. Did you see how they were getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage? That's just playing soft. You can get mad at the play call. At the end of the day, on 4th down, you know you're going to have to hand the ball to Derrick Henry. It's about blocking. Those guys didn't block. They couldn't block. Oh, that's beautiful. Anyway, guys, it's halftime. I will see you guys in the second half. Rams do get the ball coming at a halftime. I got to go handle some things just to make sure everything's all good here. And then, got to handle some things to make sure we're good for the second half. And then I got to handle some things to make sure we're good for Sunday Night Football between the Lions and the Chiefs. So I will see you guys in the second half, which is probably going to be like, 12 minutes? I'll see you guys soon. That was absolutely pathetic. What an embarrassment. All right, that took longer than I thought, but I am coming. Right at the moment we are getting, well, they are getting this ball for their opening drive. What a first half, guys. What a first half. Yeah. Same old story, yada, yada, yada. I had to handle business, so I didn't even get to eat anything. So I'm about to just... Really now? Really now? Multiple guys there can't get to him. I mean, that's just generic stuff, so, you know. It is what it is. 3rd down and 3 here. I'm eating honey buns. I'm gonna just have to manage to eat a couple honey buns while I'm here. Third down and 3 here for the Rams. They're in Ravens territory. Stafford in the shotgun here. Play clock winding down. They got to get this ball snapped. Stafford takes the snap. Gets it out quickly. And a first down picked up for the Rams. They move further into Ravens territory. First down, Rams. First and 10. Stafford. They're going quickly here. Checks it down over the middle of the field. He's got a man. Kyren Williams picks up about 7. Second down coming up here for the Rams. The Rams are going no huddle. They are going quick. Trying to catch this defense off guard. Second and 3. Play fake here. Stafford rolls, throws, caught, but it's going to be stopped right there. Third down coming up here for the Rams. Third down and 3 here for the Rams. Pressure's coming. Stafford in the shotgun here. Takes a snap. He's got to get rid of it. Stafford floats. Incomplete. No flag on the play. Incomplete. 4th down here. Rams got to make a decision. Do they go for this or do they kick the field goal? They might actually have to go for this because I think they're at the cusp of field goal range. I don't know if they want to kick the field goal with the win. With the way the wind's out here, they may just go for this here. Fourth down and 3. Here we go. Ram trying to pick this up here on 4th down. Stafford. Empty backfield here. Stafford takes the snap. He's got to get rid of this quickly. He's got plenty of time. He's got plenty of time. Stafford. He's got plenty of time. He floats it. It's caught, but is he out of bounds? Flag on the play. Let me see what this was. Wouldn't have mattered. It didn't matter if he was in or out. That's pass interference. Yeah, that's a catch. That's a completion. 1st and goal. Simpson got cooked. And it wouldn't have mattered because he committed pass interference too. First and goal. It was only a matter of time before they stopped making mistakes. So they're giving up the touchdown here, and the Rams are going to take the lead, as to be expected. 1st and goal here. Hand it off. No resistance. Kyren Williams just strolls in for the touchdown. Easy money there. Easy money. Touchdown Rams. They take the lead. Easy money. You could have been up 10-3, and then this would be a 10-10 game. But no. Ravens' incompetence at the goal line leads to this. Well done, Ravens. You looked competent for a first half. At least we could say you tried today. Nah, if this second half gets out of hand, that's a different conversation. Extra point is up and good, and this is an embarrassing game. Trent Simpson in coverage is hilarious to me. Trent Simpson in coverage. Yeah, at least they're trying. Again, we know we expect them to lose. We expect the Ravens to lose, but damn it, stop looking incompetent. If you can at least look like a competent football team that at least tried, we can live with it. And they at least look competent, but we didn't expect them to win. Did not expect them to win. Not surprised by what's happening. Ravens potentially left 3 field goals on the board. Man, the amount of points both these teams have left on the board is crazy. But the Rams come out and respond with a touchdown. Also, really funny. Well done, Zachary Orr's defense. It's a 4th and 3, and you gave Matthew Stafford all the time to throw because you set 2 men. A 2-man rush on 4th and 3? Why the hell are you backing up 9 into coverage on 4th and 3? Keep in mind, this isn't 4th and 13 or 4th and 20. 4th and 3, and Zachary Orr has a 2-man rush and backs up 8 into coverage and gives Matthew Stafford 10 seconds to find somebody. Yeah, we're supposed to believe in this guy as a defensive coordinator. I just don't think he's ready. And the defense is not playing terrible today, but like, how do you make that call? 4th and 3, that's the one time you want to put some pressure on the quarterback. 4th and 3, you want to make sure he makes a quick decision to get the ball out of his hands quickly. 4th and 3, you send a 2-man rush and you back up 9 into coverage. That's good for your parlay, dude. I'm sure they'll get it for you. But literally, a 2-man rush on 4th and 3, you back up 9 into coverage. What are you doing? On 4th and 3, what are you doing? That was such a dumb decision, but that's our defensive coordinator for you. We're supposed to believe in that guy. Them tickets are dirt cheap, and they still can't fill up the stands. Think about that. You dropped 9 into coverage, and you still got something down the field. How bad of a defense do you have to be to drop 9 into coverage, and they can still find somebody downfield? They lifted Wallace up and just slammed him on the ground. That man took a WWE wrestling move right there. Well, it's been real. Don't blame you, Legendary. How do they answer? We got Cooper Rush. How do you expect them to answer? Cooper Rush is going to stick up the joint. Mark Andrews makes a catch just in time for a penny to fly to probably be against the Ravens and take away the first down. It's going to be on the Ravens, isn't it? How the hell does he commit pass interference? Yeah, this is just a waste of time. This is just a waste of time. I could go I have to sit here and eat honey buns to deal with this because I ain't eating nothing all day. And I'm dealing with incompetent football being played. 1st and 20. This drive already feels like it's over. Empty backfield here for Cooper Rush. He takes a snap, checks it down to Zay Flowers, and Zay Flowers is trying to do whatever he can. Zay Flowers trying to cut it up. Zay Flowers fumbles the ball, and it's okay. Woo! Oh my goodness, bro. Somebody's got to get fired for this. Somebody got to get fired for this. There's no way this happened. Nobody on this team can freaking hold on to a football to save their lives. Nobody on this team can hold on to a football to save their lives. Another fumble for the Ravens. Oh my goodness. This throw the whole team away. Oh my God. I expected them to punt, but they just gave a joke. Oh, look at John Harbaugh having that same look on his face. Don't worry, John. You'll be here next week. You're not getting fired. Well done, Zay. Huh? Did you just say that's the first time Zay Flowers just fumbled? Do you mean this season? Do you mean this season? Did the commentator just say this was the first time Zay Flowers has fumbled? You mean this season, right? And are you saying this is the first time he lost a fumble this season? What do you? I don't think I heard that right. I don't think I heard that right. Someone's getting fired. With this team, nobody's getting fired. If anything, watch, they'll fire Todd Monken before they move off of Zachary Orr. It's not like his defense has done terrible today. And just like that, 17-3. And now the game's over. 17-3, game is over, ladies and gentlemen. And the fans are just booing, and somebody's going to have to get fired for this. I'm not even mad at the defense. I mean, your offense goes out there and turns the ball over. What are you going to do? You put them on a short field. Of course they're going to score. And that's game, ladies and gentlemen. Zay Flowers fumbling ball has just sealed the game, 17-3. And we can probably just sit back for the rest of this game. I hope the fans stay and boo Harbs and Orr out of the stadium. Who knows? What are we talking about? The Ravens defense held their own in the first half. The offense is... Yeah, like I said, Jack, today you can't really hold it on the defense. Defense still isn't spectacular, but they technically did their jobs. Like I said, you can't blame the defense. Zay Flowers fumbling the ball was a primary problem here. If your offense is not turning the ball over, you're not in this situation. So, you know, it is what it is. This is what Lamar had to work with, by the way. But I'm sure everything was fine. At least our defense is good. You mean the defense has done decent today? You mean at least the defense did decent today? I don't want to use good with this defense because the defense is not good. Let's not sit here and pretend. The Rams have at least left about 14 to 17 points on the board because Stafford has missed wide open receivers. Let's not pretend like this defense has been perfect today. Opportunities have been missed. Literally missing wide open guys. My God, bro. We already know they're not firing anybody. At some point, dude, I don't even know if you could. Tyler Huntley, you can't blame that one on Cooper Rush. Nobody told Zay Flowers to fumble the ball. You can't blame that on Cooper Rush on that one. He didn't fumble the ball. That was Zay. Yeah, bro. It's really funny how this offense becomes the worst, one of the worst, if not the worst in the league, the second Lamar Jackson leads, bro. Oh my God. No Lamar Jackson. This offense looks like this. All right. All right. That's hilarious, bro. Hey, I hope the world's watching. This is why everybody says when the Ravens win, it's Lamar. When the Ravens lose, it's Lamar. He's the team. Look at how they're playing without him. Nah, bro. This is why they give Lamar all the praise and all the criticism. Because they're like, bro, you're the only one that's competent on this team. You're the only one that can do anything. The amount of times we've said, save me, Lamar. Save me, Lamar. It's really been like that. But we can kind of wrap this whole aspect up. Oh, wrong place. We got to wrap this whole aspect up. I never turned this off, too. I never turned this off, by the way. For those of you that was in the stream yesterday, I'm playing this back again. I'm still pissed. This is the last play of the damn game. The last play of the damn game. And they pulled this crap. That was 2 feet. That was 2 feet. That was 2 feet. Look at that. That's pathetic. That was 2 feet. Look at it right here. The second foot's down. There's clear space with the green. And they said incomplete. They really called that incomplete. Man, I'm pissed. I'm absolutely pissed about that. I'm absolutely pissed. All right, well, we got the rest of this game to go through, so. 2nd and 10, you hand it to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry running, picking up about 3, maybe 4 yards. 3rd down coming up here for the Ravens. Cooper Rush is 7 of 14 for 45 yards and an interception. Yeah, this is why Lamar is the team. This is why Lamar is the team. When the team wins, it's because of Lamar. When the team loses, it's because of Lamar. This is why everybody says that. This team is so terrible without Lamar Jackson. And Buddy's just on the sideline watching this crap. But that toe was not on the line. It was a good touchdown, and I couldn't challenge it because it was the last play of the game. 3rd and 6, Cooper Rush, nobody open, checks the ball down the hill, and Hill's just going to be short. 4th down, you're going to have to punt the football. I'm not going for this. They're going to go for this with Cooper Rush? Give me that pick. That's too easy. What is he doing? I'm standing right there, and you're going to throw that pick? That's terrible. 4th down and 1. Here we go. Oh, my God. They're going to do... That's a jump. That's a jump. Cooper Rush has been elite in getting these guys to jump. He's been pathetic in everything else. If only it was about doing that, you know? Excuse me. Oh, God. I didn't even give a hit that tough. Let's switch spots. No, switch it here. I want you coming from the left. 1st down and 10 here. Give it to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry's going to try to pick up a few yards here. God dang it, snap the damn ball. Oh, God, I'm standing on my feet. Get off me. Get off me. Oh, Ravens offense trying to do something on this drive, I guess. I mean, they're going to be 1-5 soon. It doesn't really matter. You know, we talked about... I'm not going to lie to you, bro. They finna... Once this team goes 1-5, 2nd and 7, quick pass to Andrews. He's going nowhere after that. Damn near loses the ball. 3rd down. Bro, I'm not saying nothing about nothing, but I know for a fact it will be said. Woo, boy, it will be said. Lamar takes this team to the playoffs. He's winning MVP. We are actively seeing what the Ravens are without that guy. The offense they may have the worst offense in the league without Lamar and may have the best offense in the league with Lamar. That's the difference between having Lamar Jackson and having everything else. There is no way, bro. This is ridiculous. Yeah, Lamar takes the team to the playoffs. He's getting MVP again this year. I don't see how you don't give him MVP. Like, I have other people that should be in the conversation that should be leading it, but dude, look at the state of the team. They're gonna be 1-5 heading into the bye week. If Lamar comes back and takes this team to the playoffs, he's winning MVP. Essentially, he would have to do what we thought. He would have to do what we thought. Joe Burrow could potentially do. We sat back and said, Joe Burrow takes that team to the playoffs, he's going to win MVP. He couldn't do it. He fell short, so Josh Allen got MVP. Even though it should have been Lamar, but that's a different conversation. Cooper Rush checking it down to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry trying to break out of tackles. Please tell me you got that in time. Please tell me you got that play in time. Oh my God, I missed that tackle. That's me. That's just me. No matter who is running this organization, the Ravens are ass and always will be ass. Well, they have 2 championships, so you can't say they always will be. Again, we're not talking about the Jets here. Like, let's pump the brakes. Teams playing like crap right now. They look horrible right now, but let's pump the brakes. Okay? They're the Ravens, not the Jets. The Jets have always been ass. So let's pump the brakes a little bit here. And let's not act like this team's just the worst team. And the world, give me that pick again. What is he doing? What is he doing? That's too easy. That's too easy to read. That's too easy to read. That's too easy to read. 3rd down and 1 for the Ravens. I mean, I'm making it look easy out here, but I got Lamar, so it doesn't matter. Third and 1, and they're going to do that tush push again with Andrews, I guess. Or maybe they did it with Cooper Rush this time. 1st down, Ravens. This is beautiful. I got a pick. I got 2 picks. So, yeah, I'm like, this is the Ravens, not the Jets. We can't say, like, they wouldn't be sitting here with multiple championships in their short existence if they were just garbage. They used to be great. They used to have a Hall of Fame defense. They used to be a respected football team. They used to be one of the most feared football teams in the league. Now they're just this. Now it's like, well, you just got Lamar, and, like, Lamar is the only one we care about. So if we just stop Lamar, you guys are cooked. That's really depressing. Cooper Rush misses a wide open Zay Flowers. 2nd and 10. Oh, don't worry, Tom. Feel free to make it even worse. Clean pocket for Cooper Rush. Wide open Zay Flowers, and he just misses it. I mean, that's such a terrible throw. Oh, that's such a terrible throw. Clean pocket, wide open, can't make the play. He's supposed to be an NFL quarterback, by the way, guys. Can't make that throw. He just handed off to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry is just shrugging his way down. He forced that again. That's another pick! Why do you keep forcing it? I'm going to take a knee. I don't want to go up. That's 3 picks in 3 drives. Why does he keep forcing it? This is too easy to read. Third down and 7 here for Cooper Rush. Let me pause this and see what's going to happen on this 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. Cooper Rush takes the snap. He's rolling. He's trying to find somebody. He fires. It's caught by Andrews. And you somehow get a 1st down. I got hit. No! I got hit. There we go. Andrews. 1st and 10. Ravens at the 27-yard line. Zay Flowers fumbled the ball. Oh my God. This is hilarious, bro. Someone might get fired for this. I ain't gonna lie. Someone's gonna get fired for this. Oh my God. Somebody gotta get fired for this. As Zay Flowers cost the team again with yet another fumble. Someone's getting fired for this, bro. Somebody's getting fired for this. Oi! Oh my god, somebody's getting fired for this. Oh, somebody's getting fired for this. Somebody's gonna get fired for this. It might actually be Todd Monken. Everyone's talking about Zach Orr. Todd Monken might bite the bullet here, bro. Todd Monken might actually get fired for this. Oh my goodness. What? Oh my god. Caught! Caught! Henry! It's a screen! It's on. You're right about that. It's another fumble for the Ravens. Another fumble. Oh, this is 3rd and 10. You know I like that dagger play, but should I trust Zay Flowers here? I don't know if I should trust Zay Flowers. Actually, I like a post cross a little bit better here. Maybe get Bateman open. Oh, God. If I got to throw to Aguilar, I'm cooked. Nobody's open. Oh, God. Nobody's open. I got to take off. Nobody's open there. Give me the first. Got it. Oh, God. What's the flag for? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So damn well I didn't do nothing. Do 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 do. Dang, I gotta fix this chair afterwards. But it's another fumble for the Ravens. Well, this is going to Andrews likely. And oh wow, that's a terrible throw. I just didn't trust Andrews on that play for some reason. Oh, okay. This is a Zay Flowers type play. He didn't even turn around. He didn't even. Oh God. It was 3-3 at half. I went to make some hot cocoa, and the moment I come back, they score 17 points. How? Oh, it's simple. I mean, it's this Ravens team is terrible. They're incompetent. I ran a screen on 3rd down. No. And are you kidding me right now? There is no way. I'm not settling for a damn field goal. No, let's see. Oh, a play action boot. I like this. This is a play for Bateman. This is absolutely a play for Bateman. I'm running this on 4th down because I don't care. He's open. Touchdown. There we go. I was like, play absolute dime from Bateman right there. Ravens turn the ball over again. It's another Ravens turnover. 17-3. Dang, I gotta find this out. This whole situation is pretty bad looking for my chair. Matthew Stafford getting comfortable. I'll have to deal with this later with my chair. 1st and 10. Rams are just gonna put this game away at some point. Steve's gonna have to fire somebody because EDC doesn't. I'll fire Harbaugh because EDC doesn't. He's not firing him. He's not firing him. How the Rams can score 2 touchdowns? I need to know how they scored. I did not see. All right, John. Let me tell you what happened. Rams came out of the halftime with the ball. They go down the field because it was a 3-3 game heading to halftime. What happens is Rams got the ball coming out of halftime. They went down the field coming out of halftime, scored a touchdown. It was a 4th down play. Zachary Orr's defense whipped up a 2-man rush, back up 9 into coverage, and even with 9 players in the coverage, Matthew Stafford still found someone down the field. Trent Simpson in coverage is a nightmare. He gives up a play and commits pass interference. 1st and goal. Next thing you know, Kyren Williams runs into the end zone for a touchdown. 10-3. Ravens get the football back. That's a clear pass interference right there. Ravens get the football back. You get a play to Andrews for a first down. Whip taken away. Offensive pass interference on Andrews. Then you get a throw to Zay Flowers, and Zay Flowers tries to do too much. He tries to do too much. He's shaking people, trying to make a play. Someone knocks the ball out of his hands. It's a fumble. Rams recover. They're on a short field. They take it a few plays. They score another touchdown. Wide open receiver. Touchdown Rams, 17-3. Ravens get the ball back here again. And now Zay Flowers fumbles again. And now the Rams are inside the red zone because of a pass interference call. 1st and 10 at the Ravens 13. And you have caught up, John. You have officially caught up. That's how this game has gone. And there's a flag on the play. Final minute, you're down 14. No point in watching. This team is going to lose like we thought. Making it very interesting. Someone's going to have to get fired for this. I don't know who, but someone has to get fired for this. I mean, this is just embarrassing. This is going to be a really quick game. I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to be a really quick game. Holding on hump. Well, never mind. I was damn near a face mask. They didn't call the face mask, but holding. We are so spoiled. Yeah, Ravens fans ain't going to forget that for quite some time. Kyle Hamilton is just going to have to bite the bullet on that one. But I can't even blame the defense on this today. The offense has been the ones making the mistakes. I know. Oh, wow, I should have taken that. Devontae Adams just made a great play there. I can't even blame the defense much today. The offense kept turning the ball over. At some point, if your offense keeps turning the ball over, your defense is not going to make enough stops. And this is not a good defense in the first place. So if your offense is not doing your defense any favors, what do you expect? How bad are the Rams that they still haven't scored 20 yet? Matt, the Rams get literally, because Matthew Stafford was playing terrible in the first half, the Rams they literally missed out on damn near 17 points. They damn near missed out on 17 points in the first half because Matthew Stafford was missing open receivers. So they honestly should be up by much more. Oh yeah, I went to Madden. And that's a jump by Kyle Hamilton. I went to Madden. As soon as I saw the fumble, I went to Madden. I knew the game was over at that point. I went to Madden. I was not going to waste my time. I saw the fumble, and I knew they were going to score a touchdown. I said, time to whip up some Madden. Oh, my God, he dropped my guy. The guy that was supposed to make that tackle got dropped. Nothing I can do there. I did what I could. And that's the end of 3 quarters, guys. Are you having fun yet? A whole bunch of nothing. You guys having fun yet? Are you having fun? The hell are you celebrating, John? They gave up a first down. Even in the game, he's celebrating incompetence. The hell you get? Just gave up a first down. And you over here? What are you doing? Put it back at let me make a stop here. 45 is dropping back into coverage, and we're rushing 2 on 4 down. I mean, genius call. John will say we played well, just got tightened up on some things heading into the bye week. We'll be ready to go against the Bears. John's gonna say the same crap. Nobody's going to buy into it, but nothing's going to change because as long as Steve Bisciotti does not care, nothing's going to change. I'm gonna go Tampa 2 here. I don't recommend doing that, but at the goal line, you kind of feel like I could go Tampa 2 here. Let's just get ready for Sunday Night Football, man. But it's so fun, guys. It's so fun. I'm having so much fun watching my team get curb stomped. The fact that I don't care is really hilarious. And that was just the first quarter. We have 21-0. Might as well play some Madden because it's the only way we're getting a win today. 77 has got to be the worst play in Ravens history. He's not the worst player in Ravens history, but he's the worst player on that offensive line. Now, in terms of recent offensive linemen, Villanueva was worse than Falele, so. Oh, wow, I just missed that tackle. They're blitzing Kyle, but dropping linebackers in the secondary. What an amazing scheme, Zach. I mean, we're just doing such a fantastic job. Aren't you happy with what you're seeing? Isn't this what you guys always wanted? I mean, the team's doing a great job and embarrassing themselves at home again. That third, they give up 14 points in that third quarter. They're about to give up another 7 to start the fourth quarter. They're going to be down 24-3. So it's going to be another week of them getting spanked. Though I can't even blame the defense that much here. I don't think the defense was the cause. The offense really let the defense down. Stafford, another open receiver. Oh, he's just going to take it. Oh my God, stop. Why is the computer always making. Why does Madden always make. Every time you're trying to go forward, Madden's like, nope, you going backwards. Why? Third down and 3. Third down and 3. Third down and 3. Anyone? The tackle is made. I'm probably going to go with Andrews here. I got sacked? Oh my. Dude, I just dropped back! I literally just dropped back. Oh boy. What am I going to go with here? I'll do a post cross. That's my best chance. Oh boy. Well, I'm not losing this game. I'm not worried about that. I'm not losing this game. Promise. I don't. Let me see what's going to happen on 4th and 3. 4th down and 3. Ravens give another touchdown here. Here we go. Wow, the defense actually made a stop on 4th down. The defense actually made a stop. Okay. Golly, if I hold too long, I'm cooked. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Flowers. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it! Ah! No! I'm gonna fold! Oh, no, I'm folding, I'm folding, I'm folding. This feels like yesterday's game where I made that one mistake. But, you know, he paid me. Let me see if I can get this back. I gotta get this back. I gotta get this back. We're going to get the ball back to do nothing and give it right back to the Rams. Probably. I mean, we're starting at the goal line. I think they're starting at the 4-yard line. So I don't expect them to do much of anything. He's kind of spread things around. Nah, I would like to change this. I don't fully feel confident in this one. But we'll see. We'll see. We could confuse him, and you got to be faster than that if you're going to make that type of play. First and goal. I want to switch it. I know I have to switch it, but I'm too lazy to switch it there. Oh, God. Oh, make that. All right. All right, time to stop playing around. I'm about to. Time to stop playing around. Come on! I nearly blocked that. I didn't want to run into the kicker. I always try to be fair because I know what plays work and what don't work. So I always try to be fair in what I'm creating here. Lamar's the most valuable player in the league. Man, you could definitely push that narrative after seeing this. Look how bad they look. I'm going to run this wheel here. Is Tyler Huntley coming back in the game? Not coming back. Is he going to play in this game? I'd take out Cooper. I mean, Cooper Rush is not, he hasn't been perfect. Come on, it's right there. Put it on him. Money! Money! And I took the hit. Give me that. And I took the hit. That's what I'm saying. It's like if Huntley turns his game around, I'll buy his jersey. Is Tyler Huntley coming in the game? I'm pretty sure they're just going to stick with Cooper Rush here. One play touchdown. I know I can hit that play to Flowers. I just needed time, which his offensive line didn't give me. Look at this, man. Come on. Look at this, man. I knew. No. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Where would I go for this? There we go. Oh, Tyler Huntley is in. They put in Tyler Huntley. And Derrick Henry. They put in Tyler Huntley. Wow. They put in Tyler Huntley. They said, listen, we're going to take a shot here with Tyler Huntley. They really put in Tyler Huntley. So I'm just trying to be, I just want to just glaze myself here for a bit. Look at this. I knew the blitz. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Why? What is this? What is Voorhees doing, dog? What is Voorhees? Look at him get home. Come on, bro. And I got to put that on the money, too. And I take the hit. I'm perfect, Mo. I'm perfect. That was beautiful. Anyway, we still got a game going on here. You're down 14. They brought in Tyler Huntley to, they brought in Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley. I'm also looking forward to this game tonight between the Mariners and the Blue Jays. Game 1 of the ALCS. Mariners, Blue Jays. I don't know how Toronto's going to win that game. The Mariners utilize, I don't know who's pitching for them in game 1. They used everybody. Well, I think they may try to put out Brian Wu, but we'll see. Either way, they've exhausted everybody. That was a 15-inning do-or-die elimination game. And here comes Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley trying to bring some life into this offense. Which, again, Cooper Rush is done. Dog, if Tyler Huntley leads this comeback, it's over. If Tyler Huntley leads this comeback, Cooper Rush is not seeing the football field again. That's it for him. And this is what you can do with Tyler Huntley. Again, we always say it's a similar thing you can do with Lamar because you know Huntley can utilize his legs. Again, Huntley really should have just been the backup. Listen, Ravens, you're just going to have to accept it. Tyler Huntley's your backup, okay? Whether you want him to be or not, he's your backup. Here we go, 1st and 10. Huntley, buying time. Get to the Flowers. Flowers, trying to make some plays, getting past some guys. 3rd and 6. I don't want to do a cover 2 or a flat, but I got to do a cover 2 or a flat. Let me see if I can switch this. Maybe get inverted. I can't switch from cover 2 to cover 1 here. I got to stay with cover 2. Here we go. I need time. Bro, if we give him this much time, he's going to get something. Oh, he got to throw that away. Everybody was covered, but I was afraid Stafford would find somebody. Yay, force a punt. 2nd down and 5 here. Tyler Huntley under center. We've got some life now. We got somebody that's going to bring the energy. Justice Hill shakes, bakes, and goes nowhere. 3rd down coming up here for the Ravens. Let's see what Tyler Huntley can do for this team. I want Lamar to take all the time he wants to heal. I don't want him rushing back and injuring himself badly. Well, with the mess the Ravens are now. Like I said, at the end of the day, if Lamar is going to come back, it's going to be off the bye week, and we'll see if he's healthy. He didn't play last week. He's not playing this week. Next week's the bye. We'll see if he's 100% afterwards. They said it was a 2 to 3 week injury. He's going to get a month. 3rd down and 6 here with Huntley. Let's see what he does. Tyler Huntley fires to D-Hop. D-Hop makes the catch. 1st down. And it's a flag because that's most likely going to be pass interference. Nope. Oh, I love doing that, bro. I can't run play action with this team. I swear to you, I cannot run play action with this offense. The offensive line never gives me a chance. I can barely run screens. Take a look at this. I can't run a screen. Look at this. Can't run a screen. Can't run no play action. I'm not running no dagger. Let's see. I can run something in the standard. Yeah. Let me get Likely involved here. 1st and 10. Tyler Huntley leading the comeback. Here we go. Huntley, take a shot, my mans. Nothing there. He's gonna fire. Oh, incomplete. He was trying to do some of those special things only mobile quarterbacks can do, I guess. You know. Oh wow, I didn't even realize he was wide open. Yeah, Huntley will be fine. They'll just run some similar plays that they would run with Lamar. Andrews, you better be ready to go, bro. You better be ready to go. Andrews in the soft part of the zone. Let's go. He dropped it. Okay. All right, Madden, please. Madden, please. Why is he looking confused? 2nd and 10. Huntley fires. Gets it to Likely, who drops it. It's going to be an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10 here. Madden, what is this? What, Madden. It's on the money, Madden. It's a perfect throw. It's in his hands. Why? How? Every contact and he just dropped. Okay. All right, Madden, we're doing this now. Contact and he just drops it. I didn't know he'd signed them back. They've been signing them back. Contact and he drops it. I mean, it's beautiful, right? Just can't catch anything, huh? extra time with the game. No! I thought they were going to snap it. That's why I snapped it. Oh, no. I don't want to run this play at all. I did not want to run this play at all. I did not want to run this play at all. Damn it. And now I'm in third down. Oh, I just realized there was a play I could have ran. That was a play I absolutely could have ran. Third down and 15 here for the Ravens. Let's see. I cannot run that other play. This gotta go to. This gotta go to. This gotta go to. Oh, he's open. There's no way. And oh my God. There's seriously no way. Third and 15. Huntley's just gotta check it down to Justice Hill, who tries to juke a defender. Now he's trying to go backwards and just gets walloped. I mean, he's just trying to do a bunch of stuff. I honestly don't need to go for this, but I'm like, I really don't care right now. 9 minutes left. Huntley trying to lead the drive. You might as well keep him out there. 4th and 12. Okay, if they're going for it, I gotta go for it, right? All right. I'm gonna go for this here. I'm gonna go for this. Andrews! No, such a stupid throw. I should have just taken it off. I should have just taken it off. I know I should have just taken it off. Let's see if the Ravens can actually do better than me. 4th and 12. Huntley, you know you got to pick up a first down here. Let's see what happens. 4th and 12. Huntley, deep drop back. Huntley steps up. Huntley's got plenty of space. He's going to pick up the first down with his legs. Tyler Huntley inside the 40, down to the 32-yard line. Tyler Huntley utilizing his legs, giving some sort of spark. Yeah, Tyler Huntley just never leave, dude. Tyler Huntley just never leave, bro. They're not going to pick up a better backup. Y'all can say whatever you want about Huntley. They ain't going to pick up a better... Why didn't you... Oh, okay, I know what that was. They're not getting a better backup than this, okay? They're not getting a better backup. Now, maybe if they would have got Jameis or something, but... Yeah, just stay with Tyler Huntley. At this point, that's just what you're going to work with here. 19 yards is the longest play we've had today. That's how bad... Cooper Rush is not seeing the football field again. Huntley to Likely. Quick throw. Picks up about 5 yards. As a Steelers fan, I'm happy to see Pickens doing well. He just needed a change of scenery. That's good for him. Huh. Cooper Rush, you're not coming back on that field. Just take that damn helmet off. Second and 5. Huntley. Looking. Nothing's there. Huntley's going to take the sack. Yeah, he's got to get rid of that ball right there. I got to come in here. Oh, no. That's a beautiful play. That's a smart play. I wouldn't have even guessed that. The Rams are second in the league in sacks right now. 3rd down and 12. Huntley, again, it's a 14-point game. They got to score a touchdown here. So, Huntley, get ready to use those wheels again if you can't find anybody. Huntley takes a snap on 3rd and 12. He fires. It's caught by Flowers somehow. And Flowers picks up the first down. How did that get to Zay Flowers? How did that get to Zay Flowers? That should have been a pick. Wow. I don't know how that got to Zay Flowers. Yeah, Tyler Huntley, you're the backup moving forward. I hope you realize that. Tyler, just take off, Ty. Just take off, Ty. Just take off, Ty. Cooper Rush, you've lost your job. I don't ever want to see Cooper Rush out there again. He's done. We can't run screens anymore because his offensive line sucks. Look at Tyler Huntley giving some life to those poor fans that got to watch this game live. Shout out to Tyler Huntley actually giving this team a chance. Like I said, Ty, you're the backup, bro. Cooper Rush, you're done, son. Welcome to being the third. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to being the third quarterback here. Huntley won the backup job. Huntley, damn! He got smoked. Yeah, I'm sorry, Huntley. That's what Lamar's been dealing with. You're just gonna have to deal with that today as well. All right, Bateman. This is really your play. I'm not even trying to take off here. There you go, Bateman. Cut it back. Break a tackle. There you go. Cut it back. Go, 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 go. Spin move. Stay on your feet. First and goal. 3rd down and 10 here for the Ravens. Huntley, 6 of 7 for 39 yards. Here we go. Can he make magic happen once again? Huntley, pressure's coming again. He fires. It's caught. But Flowers is immediately dropped. And you got to go for it. 4 minutes left. 4 down. Oh, whoa. I completely forgot where I was. I did not realize it was 1st and goal. Let me bring Henry right back up and we're going to run this ball. I am so sorry. Did not realize that. Derrick Henry to the end zone. There we go. 4th down here. This is the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game. Can Tyler Huntley make magic happen once again? 4th and 10. He's coming in during an unfortunate situation. Can Tyler Huntley make magic happen once again? Rams going to call a timeout here. Tyler Huntley's the backup. I don't want the Ravens to win, though. Somebody needs to be fired. Dude, they're not going to win. They're not going to win. Look at the state of this team. They're not winning anything. Don't worry. They're not going to win the game. And no one's going to get fired even if they lose. I'm telling you right now. They'll be 1-5 and no one's getting fired. Tyler Huntley's just showing he can be more competent with his offense. Like, even if they score a touchdown here, Matthew Stafford is going to put the game away. Oh, he's going, huh? 4th down and 10. Game on the line. Ravens getting ready to go to 1-5 on the season. Can Tyler Huntley make magic happen? Let me pause for this one. 4th and 10. Game on the line. Huntley in the shotgun here. Here we go for the game. Huntley buying time. Huntley trying to break out of tackles. Huntley puts it up. And it's incomplete. And that's game, guys. Tyler Huntley did the best he could. This offense sucks. They're going to 1-5. And somebody has to get fired for this one, right? Somebody got to get fired for this, right? Somebody got to get fired for this. I really went with cover 6. This is kind of dangerous. Come on, guys. We got to make the sack there. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Beautiful, beautiful display of football. Terrible again. Ravens just getting humiliated again. Dog. We gotta get to him at some point. What are you standing around for? They just need like 10 yards to get in the field goal range, too. I can't do that. Pick him! Oh my god, he missed the tackle. I'm gonna keep pinch here, try to get him out quickly. There it is. Let's go! And they're out of field goal range. They're gonna call a timeout here because they can. You are out of field goal. There's no way they make this field goal. There's no way. There's no way. Nah, bro. You're trolling right now. There's no way. Are you kidding me right now? What was that? No way they made that field goal. Hold on, bro. Timeout. Hold. Whoa. That man just hit a 56-yard field goal. Damn it. Never mind, we get the ball coming at half. Ravens are gonna go to 1-5. I wonder what's gonna happen now. Now, of course, if you get Lamar back coming out of the bye week, Yeah, getting Lamar coming out of the bye week definitely puts you in a position where you can win because it's Lamar Jackson. But honestly, it feels like someone's got to get fired for this. Another game, and the thing about it is, the defense didn't play terrible today. The offense was horrible. This is more on the offense than the defense today. I mean, the offense was horrible. Cooper, you know what? The decision to not go to Tyler Huntley earlier is biting them in the butt. If you would have went to Tyler Huntley earlier, you're not in this situation. It doesn't mean that you're going to win the game, but Cooper Rush playing poorly doesn't help your case. Cooper Rush was terrible. A slot fade with Eiler. Oh boy. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. Put it out there. Ah, you gotta make that catch. We're not running no screens with this team. We can't run no screens. They got everybody at the line of scrimmage. This is about to be nasty work. Oh my god. Spin move. Woo! First down. I love Stoop, man. Not his fault. He barely got playing time to. Barely got to play today too. Hope he could stay as our backup. He should be the backup. Honestly, today the biggest mistake the Ravens made was not putting in Tyler Huntley earlier. Dude, we all knew they were gonna lose. No one's surprised that they lost. I think everybody knew they were gonna lose. And I don't even think this is a game you can be mad at. Coop, the offense, this is more of the offense. The defense didn't play terrible today. Now, granted, the defense wasn't great, but the defense did not play terrible today. It was actually one of the games where the defense actually looked relatively decent, but the offense cost them today. This is all on the offense. This is 100% on the offense today. Woo! This is absolutely on the offense. We cannot lie. This is on the offense today. The offense has to take this one, which means if somebody's going to get fired, it's probably going to be Monken. Ravens using their second timeout like it matters at this point. Andrews, that's a terrible cut, but he still caught the ball. Huntley should have started. They went with Cooper Rush again after a terrible performance, and I'm keeping this one. God, get off me! God, get off me! No! I low key wanna. Let me see something. What can I get if I try to? Who was that? Is that likely? Yeah, I can do some likely. There it is. Likely go. There we go. They did that to me earlier on. I wanted to do that to them. Well, the Ravens are gonna lose this game, guys. They're gonna go to 1-5, and it feels like someone is definitely going to get fired for this. And I feel like they're gonna throw Monken under the bus because his offense was the reason they lose today. Guys, as much as we want to talk about this defense, the defense didn't play terrible today. Was it the best defense? No. Did they give up 17 points? Yes. But considering the fact that they were giving up 40 plus points, today was actually an improvement from the defense. Now, again, I do have to point out that Matthew Stafford in the first half cost his team a bunch of points. They left somewhere between 14 and 17 points on the table in that first half because Matthew Stafford kept missing throws. But other than that, the defense wasn't it wasn't terrible. Today's on the offense, bro. Today was on the offense. And it's been another week where we watch the Ravens offense and we just see how much of a difference it is that Lamar Jackson's there. The Ravens have a top three offense when Lamar is playing a quarterback. They have a bottom three offense when Lamar's not playing. The vast difference between Lamar on the field versus any other quarterback for the Ravens on the field is so large that it literally turns the tide of the game. Which is why everybody sits back and says, when the Ravens win, it's because of Lamar. When the Ravens lose, it's because of Lamar. Because they look at the team and say, you take them off, they're just going to lose. They look incompetent as a football team without Lamar out there. That offense looks disgusting and non-existent. But I'll tell you this, they're not going to be pulling that crap when Lamar's there. This is not going to happen when Lamar's there because Lamar is Lamar. But when you got freaking Cooper Rush out there, it's garbage. Tyler Huntley doing the best he can. They probably should have went to Tyler Huntley earlier too. They would have been able to do. I tried to go for the pick. I tried to go for the pick. They probably would have done something different if Tyler Huntley would have started in this game. Not saying they win with Tyler Huntley, but they at least would have looked probably more competent. Cooper Rush was terrible today. Again, Cooper Rush has thrown 4 interceptions in the 2 starts he's had. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yay, thank you for showing me the past. I remember the past. Get yourself down. I remember the past. Good times. Good times. Yeah, I miss those times. Ah, crap. Time out. You got me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Coach, I literally called a timeout just for you to switch this on me. You know what? He's lined up here. Let me move Roquan right here. Oh, God. Almost jumped. Oh, my God. That was my... Ah, no! That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. I said he was going left. I accidentally... I was trying to... Because I nearly jumped offside, so I was trying to jump back in, and then I ended up... Ah. Ah, that's me. That's me. That's me. I can't even be mad. That's me. I should have made that play. I should have made that stop right there at the goal line. I moved Roquan down because I knew they were coming left. And I almost jumped off sides. And when I moved back, that's when the ball got snapped. And all of a sudden, I was on the right side. Damn. Third down and 12 here. 2:44 left to go. Ravens have exhausted all their timeouts. I mean, they're going to lose this game no matter what. They fumbled the ball. But, I mean, they really don't matter right now. Why do you want to play this dagger? What is... I'm about to just chuck this up to Zay Flies. I don't care. I don't care. I'm about to chuck this up to Zay Flies. I don't care if we get picked off. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. Just give it to Derrick Henry. We've officially reached the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Yay. The nightmare is almost over, and everybody can go home and pretend that they didn't have to watch this sorry excuse of a game. Y'all paid tickets to go watch this offense put up 3 points, which again is honestly on par with what we expect from the Ravens of old. I mean, this isn't much different from the Ravens we used to watch. But it is sad that it's come to this point where the Ravens can't even score consistently on offense. I mean, 3 points of offense. Dude, the Ravens have the worst offense in the league without Lamar Jackson. They have one of the best, if not the best offense in football with Lamar Jackson. That speaks a lot of volumes here. And Bateman, turn around and make that. Two-minute warning, guys. The nightmare is almost over. And then we can all just call it a day. Let's see here. Gonna run this. Oh, look. Nobody's open. Nobody. Ah, I didn't even spin. I'm not going to Aguilar. That has to be Andrews. Unless I'm going to switch the play. What about smash corners? I'm just going to take it early to Andrews there. Not Andrews, to Henry. Get it to Derrick Henry. First and goal. 2 minutes left to go, guys. We are just waiting for the commercial break to end. But 2 minutes left in this sorry excuse of a game. And honestly, I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, like, we thought they'd lose. They lost. They did. If there's any silver lining, they didn't get humiliated today. This wasn't like the Texas game where they got smoked. I mean, they're gonna lose by 14 potentially, but like, they didn't get smoked. Isn't that improvement? This is going to Bateman. Oh, look at that throw on the money for the touchdown. Oh, look at that money. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Put that on a dime. I put that right in the bucket. Had to throw a bullet right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. But hey, guys, at least, you know, we can still win on Madden. That was so depressing. Hey. Oh, you didn't get beat up the way I thought we were going to get beat up. I thought Puka was going to go off, but he got hurt. I thought Matthew Stafford was going to throw for a bunch of yards. He really didn't. In fact, he was very poor today. I mean, he wasn't poor, but like some of the throws he missed were like big play type of throws. Like if he would have made those plays, they're up by more than 14. That just happened. That just happened. I didn't even click on the guy to try to make the tackle. I just said, let it happen. If y'all can't catch him, let it happen. That fits perfectly with the defense we have now. Give it a 38 points here. One play, 71 yards. That fits with the Ravens defense. But this is honestly, like, again, I leave this game looking at the offense more than the defense. I don't think the defense played terrible today. The offense put the defense in a lot of unfortunate situations because they turned the ball over multiple times. This is on the offense more than the defense. I can't lie to you. This is on the offense more than the defense. I don't think the defense should be held accountable for how things went today. Nearly blocked that punt. That would have been great for them. I'm trying to give Zay Flowers an opportunity here. And he just stole that pick. Wow. I'm blowing this game right now, I guess. Well, I'm not finishing this game. As soon as the game is over, I'm turning this off. Yeah, Lamar makes everything on the offense better. Oh, Huntley's running for his life. Jesus Christ, I feel bad for Huntley. Look at what he's working with here. These guys stink. Flag on the play. It's probably going to be a hold, too. The offense holds and they still get to the quarterback. We stink. That's a pick right there. It's easy. Second and 14 here. 146 left to go in the game. And another sack for Tyler Huntley because he can't get any sort of help. Can't get any protection. Huntley's going to get sacked again. That's back-to-back plays I tried to run. That could have been a pick. What the hell is Coach calling at this point? 3rd and 19. Huntley. At this point, just yeet the ball down the field. Justice Hill picks some yards back up. 4th down. Minute left. Fans just want to go home. They should really be chanting fire Harbaugh at this point, but nobody wants to make the chant. The defense has the Rams defense has 3 takeaways, 4 sacks, and 13 pressures. I mean, this offensive line stinks. Huntley gets it to D-Hop on 4th and 6 to pick up the 1st down, and everything's just going to hell, man. I'm not going to lie. These 2 games have been terrible. Woo! And I'm getting blitzed again. Wow. Okay. What's the score right now? 49-38? I got to lock in the win. I can lock in the win. I don't really need to care. All right. I'm going to just put it right on the money. There you go. Spin move. Get off me. Get off me. Oh, how did he get me on the spin move? 39 seconds left in this game, guys. That's good for Odafe Oweh to be playing well for the Chargers. Really doesn't mean much to me here because he's not on my team anymore. I could care less what he does. Huntley just going to check it down the hill at this point. Ain't nothing really happening at this point. Oh, God, I got sacked. 3rd down. We can't be 1-5. Well, guess what, John? We're going to be 1-5. And you need to accept that we're going to be 1-5. You won't get fired. You never get fired for anything. I just realized I was on the run. I was like, why do I keep seeing run plays here? 3rd and 6. Huntley checks it down to Justice Hill. Can't make the play. 4th down and 6. Damn it, I was going for Zay here. I can still force it. Zay, make the play! Sometimes you just need the players to make the plays. Okay, and he wouldn't make the play. All right, fourth down here. Final play of the game, essentially for the Ravens here. If they don't pick this fourth down up, it's 28 seconds left. Who really cares on a 4th and 6? Oh, give me all this free real estate. Give me all this free real estate. Spin off of everybody and then keep your feet. 4th and 6. Huntley's going for D Hop, incomplete. And that's going to end the game here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Ravens are officially 1-5. They are 1-5. They are 1-5. God help these sorry individuals. They got to hope they can get back Lamar Jackson because 3 points today. The second fewest points at home in team history. 0 points in week 2 of 2002. This team is terrible. Oh my God. This team is terrible. I didn't even know that stat. This is the second fewest points a Ravens offense has scored at home since 2002. No way in hell, bro. We've reached new levels of low. Dude, Kyle Buller never had 3 points at home for the offense. We're reaching new levels of lows. We are reaching new levels of low. You can't stop. Every week they keep showing me new stats. Every week they keep showing me new stats of how this team continues to suck. Every week I'm getting a new stat of how bad this team is. There's no... The second fewest points scored at home in franchise history. The lowest was 0 points scored in 2002. There's no way, bro. This team is finding new ways to suck. Somebody has to get fired. There's nothing else that needs to be said. Somebody has to get fired. Somebody's got to get fired, man. I can't even lie to you. Somebody has to get fired. This is absolutely embarrassing. Somebody's got to get fired, man. Somebody's got to get fired. Somebody's got to get fired, dude. Somebody's got to get fired. I'm not even joking right now. Somebody has to get fired. The second fewest points scored at home in team history. The lowest was 0 points scored in 2002. I mean, you can't make this up. Today was on the offense. You cannot really hold the defense accountable for how bad the offense was. The multiple turnovers by the offense really killed this team. I mean, this is just bad. Things got to change, man. That actually pissed me off. Tyler Loop is the MVP. That actually pissed me off. The second lowest scoring game for the offense at home since 2003. The second lowest in team history. 3 points of offense scored at home. Second lowest in team history. The lowest was in 2003. I'm done with this game. I'm done with this game. I'm just going to say to the I am done with this game. I don't even want to look at football anymore. I don't care anymore. It's a wrap. Put it to bed. I don't care anymore. There's no way to possibly there's no way you look at this and look at this, bro. Lamar through the first 4 weeks of football was number 1 in touchdown passes, number 1 in passer rating, and the team was the 3rd best scoring offense in the league. Without Lamar Jackson, it's just god awful, bro. 3 points of offense scored. 3 points of offense scored. Somebody has to be fired for this, man. 3 points of offense scored. If nobody's fired, I don't know what to tell you, man. They were healthy scratches. Chaos, go ask them in the press conference if you could. Go to the press conference, ask them. Guys, I'm checking out. I'll see. I'm not just gonna disappear. Obviously, I'm gonna be here for Sunday Night Football. But like, um, I have to. I gotta go make a short about this game. I don't actually know what to say, bro. Um, that actually legit pissed me off. 3 points of offense. 3 points of offense. The second slowest scoring game for our offense at home. The lowest was in 2002. We scored zero. Um, I can't blame the defense today. This was not on the defense today. Today was on the offense. Jesus Christ. And this right here, guys, this game right here is exactly why everybody puts everything on Lamar. I think I finally understand it. This is why. When the Ravens win, they give Lamar all the credit. When the Ravens lose, they put all the blame on him. This is why they don't look like a competent football team without him. The offense is the worst in the league without him. They can't do anything right without Lamar Jackson. No wonder they put all the blame and praise on him. This team can't function without him. Everyone wants to talk about all the help Lamar Jackson needs. Where is this help? Where is the help when he's not there? When Lamar's not there, the help can't stand up and help. Where's the help? All these Pro Bowlers and all pros, and we can't even win a football game without him. Are you serious? Look at this. Look at this. You want to talk about all those damn Pro Bowlers, and they can't even look competent on the football field without Lamar there. You talked about all these Pro Bowlers on the offense. How did those Pro Bowlers look today? Garbage. You can't do anything without Lamar. You talk about all this talent, all this help the man has. But when he's not there, they can't step up to the plate. Brock Purdy's team, he got all the help in the world. He's out. So is George Kittle. And they beat the Rams. We miss Lamar Jackson. We put up 3 points against the Rams defense, and we give up 17. I mean, are you serious? Are you serious right now? No Lamar, and they can't score. The last 2 weeks, 10 points and 3 points. They are the worst offense in the league without Lamar. And they're top 3 with him. Like, this is what we talk about. This is why they give Lamar all the credit. I always try to say it's a team game, and I still believe in that mantra. But it's hard for me to stick with that statement when you're missing your quarterback and you look at the team and say, rally like a team should. And they don't. The Niners miss Brock Purdy, they can win a football game. They miss Brock Purdy and George Kittle, they can win a divisional matchup. We're missing Lamar Jackson. We don't even look competent on the football field. It doesn't matter. Cooper Rush, Tyler Huntley. Huntley could have came in the game. Maybe they would have been a little bit better, but they still wouldn't have won this football game. Everybody on this damn team just fumbles the ball. Henry's now fumbling. Flowers can't stop fumbling. Or Mark Andrews fumbling. Everybody's fumbling. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is so bad. How can you look this incompetent? How can you look this incompetent as a football team? I thought the defense did better today. I don't think the defense is great. I haven't changed my mind about the Ravens defense, but they didn't give up 40 points. You have to at least feel like it's better. Now, again, I don't trust this defense to do anything. This team quit. I can't sit back and say they quit this week because the Ravens defense actually performed well. I think the offense, this today was a perfect example of what this Ravens offense looks without Lamar Jackson. They can't function without Lamar. They can't look competent without Lamar. Playoffs? Dude, we can't even talk about playoffs right now. We can't win a game and we want to talk about playoffs. I already set the tone here, straight up. Lamar, your quest, Lamar Jackson, your quest for the championship here, I'm going to say the quest. Your quest for the championship here, you might as well end them dreams this year. You ain't winning no Super Bowl this year. But I will say this. Lamar could get his third MVP if he takes this sorry excuse of a football team to the playoffs. I don't care what they're going up against. They will feed into this. The public media has watched how poor, incompetent, and terrible the Ravens look without Lamar Jackson. They're 1-5. If Lamar Jackson comes off the bye week and takes this team to the playoffs, he's winning MVP. There's nothing you gotta say. With this team, with how poor they look, Lamar is winning MVP if he takes his team to the postseason. They won't do anything come playoff time because his team stinks, but he'll have a third MVP if he takes his team to the playoffs. If he takes this team to the playoffs, he'll have a third MVP. Do I see it happening with the way this team's looking? Honestly, not really. The schedule favors them, and if Lamar comes back, the offense will at least look good. But again, I don't know. Like I'm not really high. I think at this point they're probably going to end up. Even if Lamar comes back, you're asking him to win. You're probably going to need 10 wins. You're asking him to win 9 of the final 11 games we got to play. So Lamar has to go 9-2. At the very least, he has to go 9-2. He may have to go 10-1. And if he goes 11-0, he's winning MVP. But he would have to go at the very least 9-2 to finish the season at 10-7. The schedule favors them, but you're asking a hell of a lot for Lamar to try to cover up all the holes with this team. The team stinks. You're asking him to cover up all these holes and all these patches and somehow carry this team. At some point, you're just asking too much of one person to carry an entire team. It's not possible. So who knows? The die is cast for Lamar to win his third MVP. Joe Burrow tried this last year. He couldn't get the team to the playoffs. I don't see Lamar getting to the team to the playoffs at 1-5. But hey, let's go have fun. I've already conceded. Okay, it is what it is. But this team stinks. They're averaging 6.5 points per game without Lamar Jackson. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Funny thing is, I would have bet the house to win the Super Bowl this year. I really thought it was our year. I don't know what made y'all assume this was the year. I wouldn't have bet anything. I told you guys this team had not changed. If Harbaugh was gone and they made significant changes heading into this year, sure, I could have thought that. But really? You really thought you really thought this year nothing had changed? What made y'all think they were gonna win? Because they added D Hop? Because they drafted Malachi Starks and Mike Green? What did you see from this team in the offseason that made y'all think they were gonna win this year? Based off of what? Because they added a few pieces here and there. The coaching staff is still the same. Zachary Orr's defense didn't just magically improve overnight. I don't trust Zachary Orr as a defense coordinator, and John Harbaugh's still here. And y'all really thought this team was going to win the Super Bowl. I tried to tell y'all that this team was snake oil. Don't buy into them. Y'all wanted to buy into them because everyone likes to buy snake oil, right? You buy into snake oil, you mess with that, bada bing, bada boom, you suffer the consequences. I'm not even remotely shocked. I'm not remotely shocked in the slightest that this team is playing as bad as they are. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not shocked because with Lamar not being there, I know how much Lamar covers for how terrible this team really is. There's no Lamar now. So you have to live with the crap that you're dealing with here. The Cardinals and Colts game really came down to the wire. Looks like the Colts are going to win that game. Steelers are spanking the Browns, and then the Seahawks, they're wrapping things up against the Jaguars. Seahawks are going to go to 4-2. Jaguars are going to drop to 4-2. Everything else is basically done, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, this team's just bad. This team's bad. I didn't. Ravens going to be 1-6 just because Lamar is back means nothing. Again, Lamar coming back is going to improve the offense. Now, will the defense stink? I don't know. You're sitting back and saying Lamar come back mean nothing. Lamar coming back will dramatically improve the offense. We've seen Lamar with this offense and we've seen this offense with Lamar and without Lamar. We can't pretend like Lamar coming back isn't going to dramatically improve this offense. Now, will the defense still stink? Yes. How is that going to affect the defense against the Bears? How is that going to affect the game against the Bears? It will affect it dramatically because if the Bears offense can click, they're cooking our defense on in 2 weeks. But to pretend that the Ravens offense that put up 10 points and 3 points without Lamar, when they had Lamar, they were a top 3 offense. Without Lamar, they're averaging 6.5 points. Saying getting Lamar back means nothing against the Bears is kind of a weird aspect because you know, when you had Lamar here, this was a top 3 offense, and you were going up against contending teams and still being a top 3 offense. So saying just because Lamar's back means nothing is just wrong, because we've seen how Lamar has looked with this offense, and we've seen how this offense has looked without Lamar. Getting Lamar back is going to dramatically improve the offense. It's not going to fix the defense, though. So, at the very least, you may be in another shootout. Can we win that one? I don't know. But saying that Lamar being back means nothing is just wrong, because we've seen the difference. What this offense was. The Ravens, Lamar was leading the league in touchdown passes and passer rating and all these other quarterback statistics through the first 4 games that he played this year. And his offense was the 3rd ranked offense in the league when Lamar was playing. These last 2 weeks, Baltimore is dead last in damn near everything. And they're the worst offense in the league, scoring wise. So saying that Lamar being back means nothing is just wrong. We're going to see a dramatic improvement with the offense. That doesn't mean they're going to win, but the offense is going to be significantly improved. That doesn't fix the defense, but at least the offense will look competent and actually be able to put up points because you have a legit elite quarterback, as opposed to working with Cooper Rush. So no, saying Lamar being back means nothing is just incorrect. Lamar being back is significant because it brings back the offense that has averaged 6.5 points in the 2 games they played without him. So bringing back Lamar is a significant boost to your offense. It doesn't fix your defense, but it's a significant boost to your offense. Now, how will our defense fare against Caleb Williams and that offense? I don't know. We'll have to see in 2 weeks. But acting like Lamar coming back is just going to be another game where we put up 10 points against the Bears defense, that's not right. That's not true at all. We've seen what Lamar has done with this offense. We know what Lamar is capable of. Let's not be incorrect here in saying bringing back Lamar means nothing. That's just wrong. That is incorrect. That is absolutely incorrect. And based on your statements here, I don't even know if I can trust you. You've been way too flip-flop. You're the one that said they were going to be 1-5, and then you saw they played in the first quarter, and then you said they were going to win the game. So what's going on now? Now we're saying you get Lamar back, nothing's going to change. But if Lamar starts cooking the Bears defense in 2 weeks, now they're going to win. Come on, you can't be so flip-floppy. You can't be so flip-floppy with these takes. Lamar has worked with less and still wins. I mean, yeah, he has. I don't know if that's going to really apply. Every year is different. So, I mean, he has worked with less and still found ways to win, but every year is different. It doesn't guarantee he's going to win these games. Like, getting Lamar back doesn't guarantee we're going to win these games, but it does dramatically improve our offense to at least look competent because you have an elite quarterback throwing the football as opposed to a backup quarterback. So, there's a massive difference between having an elite quarterback and a backup quarterback throwing the ball. The Ravens offense is top 3 with Lamar, and the Ravens offense is the worst in the league without Lamar. There is a clear difference between getting that guy back on the field and him not being there. We've seen the difference with our own eyes. So no, I would disagree. Saying Lamar being back means nothing is just incorrect. We've seen what he can do with this offense, and we see what the offense is capable of when Lamar Jackson is under center versus Cooper Rush or Tyler Huntley. It's significantly worse. So Lamar coming back will revive this offense dramatically, and they'll be able to put up points again because Lamar can just make those plays that no one else can. That's why he's the elite of the elite. So just saying bringing Lamar back means nothing is just incorrect. And automatically assuming they're going to lose to the Bears, even if Lamar is under center, is also kind of a huge jump. I don't know how the matchup's going to be. We have to see what happens coming out of the bye week. But yeah, just saying Lamar coming back means nothing is just incorrect. That's just straight up wrong. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. I'm gonna end it here. This is Oh my goodness, it's the same old story. We had opportunities. We made some critical mistakes that cost us an opportunity to win the game. We can accomplish what we want to accomplish. We're the type of team that can do it. This man is this disgusting, bro. He says the same crap every single week, bro. At some point, somebody's got to fire this dude, bro. Harbaugh says the same garbage every single week, and it's the same story every single time. At some point, you got to fire him. At some point, you got to fire him. At some point, you absolutely got to fire this dude. You have to. You absolutely got to fire this guy. You've got to. Jesus Christ, man. This guy is so freaking lost. He's so lost. I'm done here, guys. I'll see you guys for Sunday Night Football. I went to the game and paid $13 for tickets. Hey, man, you got them cheap. Congrats to you. Get them as cheap as you possibly can because there's no reason to be spending a lot of money on these weak tickets. To go watch that sorry excuse of a football team play, good on you for getting them for $13, man. You know, at least that was somewhat enjoyable, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you guys for Sunday Night Football. I know you guys are gonna have plenty of things to talk about, or plenty of things to complain about. In terms of the what's it called? In terms of the therapy session, that's probably gonna be Tuesday because Monday Night Football is gonna be the Commanders and Bears, and I'm not gonna be here for that one. So yeah, Tuesday is gonna be therapy session, but we're gonna be here for Sunday Night Football tonight. So Lions Chiefs should be a good one. Very interested in seeing how that's going to go down. So let's have some fun with it. I think it could be a good game. Expect it to be fun, and hopefully it's a good game. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head on out of here. It's been an interesting one. I'll see you guys. Let me turn back to this. I'll see you guys for Sunday Night Football. I gotta go make my short and then get ready for Sunday Night Football. A few things gotta take care of. But yeah, we'll be talking about this tonight while we also watch the Lions and the Chiefs. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, well, this is a game that we fully expected to lose. We're 1-5 now. We all expected this. No one's really mad. It is what it is. We actually wish that something would happen, but no one's gonna get fired. Everyone's gonna be here in the bye week. No one's getting fired. Zach Roy's defense didn't look like complete crap, so he saved his job. They're just gonna sit back and say we just gotta get Lamar back and we'll be fine because Lamar has to save the day for the 15 millionth time. And then when the team ultimately does not get it done, everyone's gonna put all the blame on Lamar, even though everyone clearly sees what this team is without him. But it is what it is. Lamar gets all the credit for the wins. Lamar gets all the blame for the losses. That's just how it is because this team's so incompetent that they need Lamar to cover up everything. It is what it is. That's how it goes. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this stream. Ravens lose 17-3. Nobody's surprised. They're 1-5 on the season, and we just move forward. With that being said, I will see you guys tonight for Sunday Night Football. Be sure to stay safe and peace out. See you later, guys.